Hello, hello, hello everyone. This is Kim from K&RP, and today I would like to share with you day 8 of the Friendly Junk Journal People's 12 Days of Junk Journal gift tutorials hosted by Linda Israel. Today's gift tutorial is embellished postcards as journal cards. I didn't have any postcards available to work with, so I decided to make my own. What I did was I took index cards and then I went through a National Geographic magazine and I glued pictures onto the backs of the index cards, finding pictures that are very similar that you would find in for postcards. So I made myself a few postcards that I can embellish, and as I was doing that I came up with a great idea. So the National Geographic that I was working with had some African scenery on it, and I thought, that's really pretty, but how the heck would I embellish it? So I'm flipping through the magazine and I came up with a wee tiny picture of a dinosaur. So I'm going to add the dinosaur into the jungle scene, and then I am going to put a little sign on the card saying, one of these things is not like the others. I'm going to do the same thing with the zebras. I found this wonderful psychedelic kind of horse, and I'm going to add the horse, and again I'm going to add a little sign that says one of these things is not like the others. Then I found an aerial view of a roadway. I thought that's a very interesting picture. So then I found a little elephant that still needs a little bit of trimming before I add him, but my hands were sore, so I stopped cutting for a while. And again, I'm going to add the sign, one of these things is not like the others. I thought that that would make a really good series for a journal, actually. Maybe I'll do something like a Seek and Ye Shall Find journal, or an I Spy journal kind of thing. Then I had this picture of the mountains. I thought, isn't that really cool? So then I cut out a picture of a young woman and another picture of a mountain, and I figured I would use a caption of, she dreamed she could move mountains, so she did. So I'm going to add that to that picture. So while I glue these things down, or before I glue them down, I had mixed up some brown burnt umber Artist Loft paint with some water, and I stirred it up good, and I'm going to use that on the edges like other people would use ink. So I'm just going to take a nice fluffy paintbrush, and I'm going to do the edges of the lettering and the edges of the postcards, and it will give the same kind of effect that it would if I had inked these. So I'm going to do that and let all of this dry and then glue them down, and I will return. Okay, I'm back. So I have edged them with the brown paint. I've glued down the additional parts of the pictures and the signs, and I also did some paint on the back edge as well. One thing I forgot to mention is that before I did glue down the lettering, I did go over the edges with a black marker before I glued it down, just to give it a little bit of a finishing touch. Sorry, I'm just gluing this one down. I spread it out with a card. And I will add the lettering here. So personally, I really like these cards. They're just nice and simple. It shows the original picture and something a little bit fun. Although I do think what I will do is around the edges of the cards, I'll just do either like a stitching or some polka dots or some squiggles. I think that just finishes it off nicely. And I think that's how I would embellish postcards if I had some. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you really liked it, please subscribe. Thanks again. Have a great one. Bye.